let's get right into it. Barcelona lost to Leganés 2-1. After going in at halftime with a 1-0 lead, they lost 2 points, and I think it was the 53rd and 54th minute of the second half. And I think a lot of this has to do, a lot of the sloppiness, it has to do with the fact that the chemistry is off because the formation is incorrect. I'm not going to try to say that I have the perfect formation for Barcelona, but I can see where there's a problem. Right now we're playing a 4-3-3 with Umtiti and Piqué as the center backs. Left fullback is Jordi Alba, right fullback is, for the most part, Roberto. I think it should be Semedo, but that's okay. Center mid, you have left center mid, Coutinho. Center defensive mid, Busquets. In the right center mid is Rakitic. All fine there. But the forwards, the wings, it's not working. All right, you have Suarez as striker. Left wing is Dembele. And right wing is Messi. Now, let's be clear here. Messi is the cog to the team. So when you play him in a right wing, he's not involved in the middle of the field, which is where Barcelona traditionally generates all of the goals, especially with Iniesta gone. That magic in the middle is gone. I'm not saying the middle is bad. I'm just telling you that something is off, and I think it's the inclusion of Messi in the formation. What I think we need to do, that left side is completely overrun with players overlapping into each other's space. Coutinho and Dembele are playing with the same space all the time. And then on top of it, Jordi Alba will join them in the box. And we've got a left-heavy side, whereas Roberto stays in the back. Rakitic, just naturally, he plays a more defensive mid position. And then you have Messi wandering in or wandering out wherever he wants. So the left side's always up, and the right side is inconsistent. I think what we need to do is run a 4-3-1-2. Now, bear with me. There's going to be a lot of different complaints about this formation, but I'm thinking keep the center the way it is. Busquets is the center defensive mid. Coutinho left center mid, and Rakitic right center mid. Then play Messi as the offensive, basically attacking mid, and then have two up top. Now, they can do tandem, or they can play off of each other in different spaces. I think Dembele and Suarez should be in the middle up front. And I believe this is because give them the freedom. Suarez is most dynamic when he has space. And right now, you've got him playing in the center, but both Coutinho, Messi, and Dembele are kind of all in that place. And I think, as we've seen, why does Dembele always generate goals in the second half? From the right side. Think about it. Usually he's playing left wing, and then in the second half they'll push him over the right side, and we've seen some great goals from that right side. Not because he's better on his right side than his left, but because he has space on the right side. Think about it. When he plays on the right, you don't have Jordi Alba running up the left side next to Coutinho, next to Dembele, all playing in the same area. He's got space because the defenders are pulled and they're stretched. So when he's on the right side, he can attack all the way in and shoot. He doesn't have to fight for space with Roberto. He doesn't have to fight for space with Rakitic. So I really do believe that if we move to a 4-3-1-2, and we'll see how it works out with Suarez and Dembele up top, but we've never tried it. And I do believe keeping Messi in the center as a offensive mid will give him the ability to go out right where he chooses to shoot from, or where he chooses to be able to pull the defenders out to the right and then cut him to the left so he can hit with his left foot. But also it keeps Messi involved in the chemistry in the center. Without Iniesta and Messi in the middle, we've got a much different attacking force that I feel like we could definitely solidify some chemistry with. So you guys tell me what you think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we are omitting Messi's magic in the middle, and we are overrunning the left side with two players that like to cut inside to shoot. And another option is, if you want to even up the right side compared to the left, Semedo is an attacking right fullback. He can even play wing back if he wanted to, but he will make it to the baseline to cross back to the goal, just like Jordi Alba does. But we don't have any of that on the right side, which is why defenders sit back and they know, all right, let's man mark Messi in the back, And then other than that, we can move most of our efforts over to the right side, defending the left side players on Barcelona. And I just feel like it's calculated, it's easy to defend against the way we're playing right now. And I don't think we're optimizing the space or the creativity of the players we have. Just a thought. Let me know what you guys are thinking.